Hey, church guy. So I was wondering, where are all the good Christian men at? Because I cannot find them anywhere.
I love you. You complete me.
You had me at hello.
What? No.
So, welcome to I'm Scared of Church Girls Unscripted and in a car. Scheduling conflicts, what can I say? Life is busy. Gotta get this done. I have been asked over and over again over the years, just all throughout my singlehood especially, which is still today, and that question is, where are all the Christian guys? Or where are all the good Christian guys, so to speak? Well, that's a good question, because I have been trying to search for them too, because every once in a while, you women out there, you want someone to marry, but I want someone just to hang out with. Bro time. So where are all the Christian men? Single. The good ones. So when answering this question, I think of a couple different points. When a girl comes out and says, where are all the good Christian men? And there's a bunch of church guys, Christian guys, good guys sitting there, she obviously means something else. What does the word good mean in this context? I've been wondering about this for quite a while. A good Christian man, well, a lot of women, I think, do fall for the trap of, well, he says he goes to church, or he loves God, we'll make it work. And, well, that's on you at this point. So where do you find good Christian men? If you can't find them in your church, then you need to find a different church to go to. Now, should that be the prime reason for you to move churches? Well, if marriage is that high of a value to you, then maybe you need to consider that. So, where are some other places Christian men are at? Well, single men? You're not going to find too many on the mission field, that's for sure. When it comes to the dating world, they go to dating apps and online services. Is that a good way to find a good Christian man? It's possible. Is it the best? Probably not, but is it an option? Sure. And trust me, we have other videos that will talk about that in the future. The reality is, if you are not going to find your man behind the doors of a church of some sort, I have some concerns. Now, some of you are saying, no, Luke, I'm not a traditional churchgoer. I go to house churches. I have my own Christian community and whatnot. You know what? That's good. Great. I'm all for that. I do not think the church is a perfect place at all. And more often than not, it's a pretty messed up place to be. But nevertheless, the Bible makes it clear that we definitely have to have fellowship with our other believers. So if you are not part of a community of fellowship and strength and encouragement, then, technically that's church. But if you're not in a traditional church, that's okay. But if you're not getting any of those things, then I have to question, what kind of man of God are you? So for all you single Christian women out there who are desperately asking the question, where are all the good Christian men? I'm sorry to say, there's just not that many of us. And for that, I'm sorry. But that doesn't mean all hope is lost. It just means that, well, maybe you need to trust God with your singleness more than you trust Him with finding your future spouse. Start there. Now, this video series, is not necessarily about you finding a date. It's not necessarily about you finding a husband. It's not about really any of that. It's really about me trying to encourage you to understand the situation and to be real with you and to say, listen, this is tough. Men are lacking. So when you ask me where are all the good Christian men in the church, there are a lot out there. I have a lot of single male friends who are wondering, why on earth are women ignoring us? Now, there's a lot of issues with that too that we're going to talk about in the future as to why maybe, we're ignored or why we don't like our choices sometimes. And I think it's more important than ever that all of us Christians get together, singles, married, whatever, and encourage each other, because at the end of the day, eternity is a lot bigger than our marital status or singleness or whatever. So let's focus on that. And I don't know if this video was helpful, but leave a comment. Let me know. Where do you think all the Christian men are? I would love to hear. Peace.